Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, and we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway, and today's starting pitcher, Jack Leiter. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Fought off foul. And the righty deals. And he grounds one to the right side. One up, one down.
Batting second, the center fielder, Alex Ramirez.
And the batter now, Alex Ramirez. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
He was all over that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So a man aboard, and here's the first baseman, Guy Perez. That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Move to first, and he's back in safely. Right-hander kicks, deals. Pitch misses, and now 3-1. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. That one catches the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
One and 2 here. And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
Line drive, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Roger Baez up next for the Astros. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a pop-up, and the infield fly is called. Now the third baseman, Cam Collier. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Righty delivers. Just missed.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And a 3-1 on the way. And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Ricky Money. Singy always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low 2s. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters
first. And now it's going to be Thomas Suzuki. Now a screamer into the outfield. Ramirez hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Wander.
Now batting Wander Franco. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Pitches in for a strike. Going to count 1-2. And he deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. As we get a look at the numbers, StatCast tells us exactly what we were all thinking. This is one of the longest home runs we have ever seen.
Yeah, that ended up just shy of 500 feet, which is just, it's absolutely crazy that you can have that kind of pop. And I got a feeling we're going to see this replay for a long, long time.
And now it's Vidal Brujan. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. And now the DH, Bob Wolf.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
That's in there, and that is strike 2.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Caught him looking for the K.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Here's the catcher, Josh Brett. The 1-1. And that's in for a strike. That one missed. And another ball. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
One gone, runner at first. Now here is Joe Ortiz. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. One out and a runner at second.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for
holes. Up next for the Astros, 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Next pitch is outside. Brett at second with 2 down. Now this is in the air down the line. And that one hops the wall. The throw in. He's in safely at second. And a run comes in to score. And stepping in is the speedy Alex Ramirez. And he's already singled in this game. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal at third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that back. Get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the air to left center. Suzuki on the move. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As a run scores on the play.
Catchable ball that should have ended the inning, but a bad route. Didn't see it very well off the bat, and it allowed to run the score. With 2 outs, that is very costly.
Guy Perez up next for the Astros. He reached out a walk his first time. Swings and misses, struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Now up for Tampa Bay, Colton Cowser.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And it's filled up.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And there's ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Digging in, Mike Jamison. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now here is number 8. Next offering in the dirt. And the count is 3-1. Tied up here in the early going. Move to first. And he's back safely. Righty to the plate. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting up, the center fielder, Jorge.
And stepping in for the Rays, Jorge Jimenez. The pitch. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 2-2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Here's a 2-2. Right side. And that's a fair ball. Around third. He will score. It's 3-2.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Thomas Suzuki next to hit for the Rays. The 2-1. And strike 2. And a pitch. Grounder might be 2. On to second, they get 1, and that's 2. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. On to the 3rd inning, and now Gunnar Henderson. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Out towards right center field, Jimenez giving chase. And 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
And stepping in for the Astros, Roger Baez. 0 for 1 so far. That's smacked on a line to center. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. Grounder tags at second. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Now batting, third baseman, Cam Collier.
And next to hit for Houston, Cam Collier. Struck out swinging his first time. The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
2 on, 1 out. Bob Wolf, the next to hit. Caught looking his first time up. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Henderson, the runner at third. Collier over at first, with 1 away. Misses. The count now 2-2. In the air, out towards left center. Suzuki pulls that one down. Runner tags from third. The throw is wild and it gets away. Here's the power hitting catcher, Josh Brett. A walk and a run scored his first time. Check on the runner. Collier back on a dive. One now. Runner on the go. Next offering is foul back. One, 2 now. And now 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Stays alive. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a up at 3 apiece. Back here at the ballpark, here's Wander Franco. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And he drops it down the third baseline, and that's just foul.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Two now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. He'll touch them all. His second home run of the game. It's 4-3.
Dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that
one coming. Here's Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this one. 3-2. Payoff pitch. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Vidal Brujan. He's 0 for 1. Kicks and fires. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, the throw bounced in there perfectly. Really nice job on the bag. Pick it, apply that tag, hold it on him. Just didn't get a good jump over there at first base. That's half the battle of stealing bases, maybe even more.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And now the count filled up 3-2. Colton Cowser next to bat for Tampa. Knowles going back on this one. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Griffin Canning.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Now, Joe Ortiz.
The second baseman, Joe Ortiz.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working. Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine, and that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
And now 2-1. Misses inside, and now 3 balls and a strike. The pitch. On the ground, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Alex Ramirez up next for the Astros.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Now a check on him at second. Back safely. Knowles over at second. 1 down. Strike 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Right-handed reliever. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Guy Perez up next for the Astros. A strikeout and a walk.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Gunnar Henderson waits on deck.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Runner leads away at second. And now it's filled up.
Oh, boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Outs to the right. In plenty of time to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. One left for Houston. Score holds at 4-3. Welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom four. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Ball to strike. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played it 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now. That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout. So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Sets him down looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. And that's the third out. Nothing doing for Tampa, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. New inning getting started. And now Gunnar Henderson.
The shortstop, Henderson.
This one blasted left center field on its way, and that one is out of here. His 11th of the year, and we have a tie ball game. It's 4-4.
He's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So next up for Houston, Roger Baez. And that's downstairs and outside.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Tied at 4. In the air, left side. Suzuki on his way over. He's got it. And there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Now it's going to be Cam Collier. Left-hand batter waits. Fair ball. And now it rolls all the way to the wall. Bob Wolf now at the plate. And the pitch. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And now, Josh Brett. Next offering misses. Ball 2. Just missed. Joe Ortiz up next. Two outs. And that clips the inside corner.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. Three-two. Gets a piece and stays alive. Canning checks the runner, and he's back in safely. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But a run scores in the inning as this solo home run ties things up. All even now at 4 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jorge Jimenez. And that is in for a strike. Now 1-2. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Forrest Whitley appears to be getting loose. Whitmore getting cranked up as well. Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Smoked on the ground, a second. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
So the batting order turns over. Stepping in, Thomas Suzuki. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Relay to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Wander Franco, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Tied at 4. And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And a strike in there. Money checks the runner, and he's back in easily. Franco off of first with 2 away. triple digits on that last pitch. The Rays strand just the one. This game's all tied at 4. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the second baseman, Joe Ortiz. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Deshaun Knowles.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Fly ball down the right field line. If it's there, it's gone, and that is gone. That one felt good, and they slide in front in the 6th. It's 5-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And here is Alex Ramirez. Next pitch is outside, and it's 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Guy Perez up next for the Astros. And here it comes. And there's a ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Canning checks the runner, and he's back in on a dive. The pitch. Got him. And there are 2 down.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. I'll tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Gunnar Henderson up next for the Astros. Runner at second, 2 down. That one 95 to finish him off. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Forrest Whitley. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Now pitching for Houston, number 60, Forrest Whitley.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one.
Alonso.
2-1 now. Good eye right there.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And the 3-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
At the plate, Vidal Brujan.
2-1.
Not even close there, and it's 2-1. Home team down a run as the Rays try and punch back down a run. The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Take your base. Up next is Tampa Bay.
Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Now move to first. Another throw over, and they're keeping him close. Next pitch is outside. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Zach Jackson, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Burke, the lefty, warming up as well. Brujan, the base runner at first with 1 out. Got him. 2 out.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Mike Jamison next to hit for the Rays. That's off the mark. 2-1. And the righty deals. That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1. Number 8 to bat next. Whitley throws over. Brujan back in standing. The 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way out.
So 2 on with 2 away. Number 8 next to hit for the Rays. That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. His 4th home run of the season, and that's how they take the lead. It's 7-5. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach will hit for a high average as well.
Astros go to the pen, and here comes Zach Jackson.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
So 2 down, and stepping in for the Rays, Jorge Jimenez. 1 for 2. And that's in for a strike. Hit hard, that gets through.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Thomas Suzuki. In the air, left field, down the line, Baez drifts towards it. Leaping, and it's gone. An absolute blast to left. His 11th of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 9-5.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
So 2 away with nobody on. Wander Franco next to hit for the Rays. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
So they bring on the veteran, Keegan Aiken.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Roger Baez getting ready to hit. The Astros in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
The count 2-1. And misses inside. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Three-two now. The punch out there. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Here's the third baseman.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 31, Brian Chabra. Now pitching for Houston, number 6, Robert Whitmore.
We go to the
He's out. 3.
the 8th, and number 71 comes on now.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Is just 1 strike away. Strike 3, got him swinging. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
I'd say these guys really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing as well.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting out in the NL West, the Los Angeles Dodgers launched 3 home runs as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington, 7-3. Scotty Ellis earned his 6th win out of the pen as the Diamondbacks took care of the White Sox 7-5. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Braves hit 3 long balls as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 5-2. The San Diego Padres finished off a 3-game sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-2. The win was their 5th